Okay guys, these are two crossbows. I bought one for my dad for around Christmas time on sale, and that would be the Sniper 370 on the right. And then I went with the Barnett Recruit Terrain on the left there. That was on clearance at Walmart a week or so ago. And there's another video on YouTube that goes over these two things, and the recommendation or the opinion is the Sniper 360. Biggest bang for your buck, better crossbow, this and that. And that's why we went with that initially. Well, we went with it. And yeah, it's definitely a better made crossbow. Feels that way. It has the string suppressors on it. You've seen the reviews and on both these. But then we picked up this Recruit. This is the one I wanted to get my dad because it's lighter poundage, 140 versus the 180. It is shorter this way and shorter this way. Now the problem is with Recruit is it's too short. People complain about that. So easy fix. You just take out the standard stock there, and you get little 1/4 inch bolts here that are threaded at one end. I used oak so it wouldn't crack or be too weak. So and I just made a new butt plate for it, and I put that in there, not really for support because this is oak, but just to add a little more depth to it. But I brought it out another inch and a half. This will actually go out another inch. Yeah, it makes it much better because the eye relief on the scope does not work well with the standard buttstock on it. So, but yeah, this is the Terrain Recruit, and I'm telling you, I got this thing, and I'm like, okay, it's all plastic, and I said, well, that'll make it quieter, and but it does have the string suppressor, which I liked. It does have the rubberized foot pad here, and I did throw these on it, but before I threw those on it, we test fired both of them, and that one was great. The Sniper was great. It is heavier, about a pound heavier, I believe. Pound and a 1/4 maybe. It definitely is front heavy, like the reviews say and talk about. So so this one's lighter, more compact, and but you can tell it's not made as well as that one as far as quality, I think. But I got to tell you though, oh, this has that new brush system here, and the big thing about this crossbow so far, and I emailed Barnett, is the arrows don't sit flat. Now that's a big concern with people, I'm sure, and I read that people have been having that issue, but Barnett says you have to just break in these brushes down here. They're pretty soft, but it raises about 2 or 3/8 of an inch at the front. I did shoot it, and the first 3 shots kind of all over the place, but then I got them right in there. It definitely didn't hold zero, farther back as well as the Sniper did. It did drop another, I think it was a 2-inch difference that I saw at 30 yards from 20, as opposed to the Sniper shot straight through, about 1.5 inches or so. But yeah, scope is, those standard scopes that come. The eye relief sucks on it, even if you bring this, fully forward. But I adjusted to it, and where I just put my cheek, I just didn't care for that. So yeah, that's kind of an easy fix there. 1/4 inch bolts, and I think I got 5 inchers, and I cut them off about 3.5 inches, something like that, because these don't go far in. So this definitely, the stock one does not adjust out more than 1/2 inch, I think it is. But between the two, despite that one, better bang for your buck. It is about $50 more, even on clearance. This one, easier to pull the string back, obviously, less poundage. But the trigger, could not believe the trigger on this thing. They're calling it, I forgot what they called it here, Trigger Tech. And however it's designed, I kind of looked into it. This thing is half the weight of that thing. That's how it is. Much nicer trigger, lightweight, lighter pull. You fix the stock on it. This, yeah, this is kind of my pick right now. So I was surprised, but I did just want a cheap little compact lightweight crossbow just to have, and I thought I'd be using Dad's there, the sniper. Now that's a nice crossbow, of course. Like I said, I think it's better overall, quality-wise, but as far as the trigger, as far as the heft of it, pulling the string back, but that's just what it is. If you want that higher poundage of 180, I think it is, as opposed to 140. The stock is better on this, of course. It has the adjustable stock on it. The trigger, definitely a lot of mush to it, a lot of uptake. I'm kind of a firearms kind of guy, and I like a decent trigger at least. And this compared to the Recruit, the Recruit is twice as good as this. So as long as the arrow seating on the rail, gets resolved here. I mean, the accuracy was pretty good. I mean, after the first few shots, it grouped them. But come springtime, I'm in winter time now in Michigan. Come springtime, I'm going to test them both out more so. And specifically this one. And test that out more and make sure the accuracy's good there. Just because of that arrow thing. We'll see. We'll see. Might contact Barnett again. But anyway, I know the one review comparing these two, lower end models that are good starter crossbows in a sense. Pick the 370. I mean, I get it, but yeah, it's not my choice. And my dad, yeah, he likes the quality of the sniper, but the trigger on this, and now that I put the new stock on it, that bothered him quite a bit. It is short. So if you can tolerate the shortness, put a red dot on it or some other scope, or just adjust to it, fine. But it's such an easy thing to do to build that, or make that that new button stock on it. Sorry. So yeah, pretty impressed so far. We'll see. We'll see with that arrow laying flat. That's the only thing otherwise. I mean, this rubber foot pad on here is just, I mean, awesome. Rubber coated. I mean, it's thick. And the quietness. Yeah, I was very surprised. This seemed as quiet, if not more quiet. Not by much, if it is more quiet, but they're pretty much equal. So I was very pleased at that. Then I threw these things on, which I'll do on the sniper too. But it feels good. Like I said, about a pound. I think it was a pound, 1.2 pounds lighter, maybe somewhere around there. The width of it, I was saying it's about 3 inches difference. I didn't measure it, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I mean, you can see. It's probably not. Oh yeah, it's at least 3 inches difference. So it's 4 to 5 inches. 5 inches skinnier. I mean, that's pretty significant. So that's be much better in the tree if you're a hunter with these things. So yeah, kind of my spiel on it. Kind of went through it quickly, but I thought I'd do a review because these were the two we were looking at, and I really wanted to just get that one being cheaper and lighter for Dad. But he wanted this one because it was a little more expensive and meaning better quality, and it is. And he liked the string suppressors, which I like too, but wow, yeah, like I said, I was very surprised at the Recruit when we shot it, especially the trigger. And that was, I'm getting repetitive now, but yeah, when Dad shot it, after saying, oh no, this one's good, and then he shot the trigger, he's like, wow. So yeah, so you can't go wrong with either one. If you don't like the heaviness, this definitely is top heavy, just like they said, top heavy, front heavy, sorry. And I don't care for that the most, and then besides the trigger being, yeah, too much mush to it, it's twice as hard. I can't even, I don't know what the poundage is. I don't have a scale with me to test that out, but it definitely much better here, light and crisp. So whatever this Trigger Tech thing is, setup Barnett has in the Recruits, yeah, it's working. So anyway, thanks for watching.